Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? On the most famous street in the world, Bar Street in downtown Kato Paphos. And this is the forthcoming Marika and Me lounge bar. The biggest, the best, the blingiest bar, and we promise you entertainment to die for when you get on a big bird or perhaps a canoe or a bicycle and start pedaling like crazy into downtown Kato Paphos. Let's go and have a look around and of course show you one or two of the things that are taking place. We've got 3 weeks to go until the grand opening, and of course the painters and the decorators have assured us that over the next 7 days or so they'll be licking this place into shape. And of course, there's a lot of other things going on. The decking's been repaired. The plan this week is to get it all sanded down and retreated. Of course, one or two of the bits and bobs, like some lights have got to go up and some sign writing and those kind of things. Those are the famous arches, but they're not in that mustardy yellow anymore. They're in the chocolate brown. And of course, that is the main entrance to the M&M Lounge Bar, the Marika and Me Lounge Bar, the bar which we would like to invite you to from the 15th of March 2025. That's the grand opening. We'll be open from 10 a.m. in the morning, but the main event, the party night, will start at 6 o'clock. And of course, there will be two naughty boys standing at the main entrance. That's Baron Jeremy and Baron Simon in their suitable attire. So don't forget to come and see us on Saturday the 15th of March for the grand opening of the Marika and Me Lounge Bar on the most famous street in the world, Bar Street, downtown Kato Paphos. Right, let's go through the arches and let's see what's been going on, because there's a lot going on. Some of them are the finer detailing now, and for those of you with eagle eyes, you may have noticed that some of the floor has been sanded back and has been chocolatey browned. It's not been varnished yet, and of course there is the odd footprint or two as workmen and ourselves continue to carry things and drag things in and out. But there's no doubt about it, it looks an awful lot better. And many people in the comments, when I've sent them some pictures, have told us, wow, what a transformation. Now, in the background, there is a blonde beauty. And of course, her name is Miss Ochin Gracilian-Leboeuf, and she just happens to be the most beautiful woman in the world. And she would like to say a big hello.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again. As you can see, our dearest members of family, I am doing some detailing. Well, these glasses were very good until I find out that they are not very easy to put. But what did I decide? I decided to cut it on my size of niche here. There is also, some of them, they don't have a peel. You have to peel off it. This one is peeled off. As you can see, that's because the niche is not very straight. It's sort of wavy. So I had to cut it. So I've got my ruler. I've got my marker, I've got my cheeky, very big scissors. So I am doing all these corrections of these diamond sized mirrors, as you can call. I believe that when it's finished, it's gonna be very nice. Somewhere here may stay a beautiful collection of whiskies, gins, rums, cognacs, and so on, you name it. We're gonna have a beautiful wall with a glass, with a mirror behind. And as you all know, when you put one, it seems to you that it's two. So if we put 10, it will seem to you that it's 20.
Yeah, that's a great way of bringing down our stock bill. And you may have noticed that Gracilian-Leboeuf is now on the final pane of glass. And it is a right pane, by the way, because she is painstakingly painting the bamboo shoots in brown, and then she has to gold leaf the actual palm vines. Takes a long time, but we do think it's worth it, and many people have noticed. And of course, many people understand that it will be a work of art and handcrafted by Miss Ochin Grasivi-Alabouf.
By me. I love doing things like that. All my dream is just being through these arched windows, which will eventually look for you so handmade that you all will say, oh my God, how much patience. Yes, I'm very patient. Nearly like a donkey, by the way. The donkey is the most patient animal, as I know.
We're going to whip out a little bit later. There's the top of the bar, which is looking rather shiny, and then there's a strip of brown, a strip of gold, and of course a further strip of brown. That's had now 2 coats of what they call liquid glass. We're going to give it a final 2 coats to really make it shine. And of course, on order, we've got some signs which are going to say Marika and Me lounge bar in the lower sections along the front of the bar. And again, a similar vibe will actually be on the front lower walls on the front terrace. So you'll be in no doubt that you have arrived at the Marika and Me lounge bar. What's that in the distance, I hear you say? That's the Wall of Fame. What's the Wall of Fame, I hear you say? Well, for those of you new to the channel, that will be decked out with a plaque or 2 with people's names on it. People have been very, very kind and very, very generous to myself and Marika, and they like to help us out at the Marika and Me lounge bar. For only £50, you could have your name on a plaque on the Wall of Fame. And of course, many, many people will stand on the Hollywood staircase and take that photo of a lifetime. If you'd like to help us out and gift us that £50, why not go and hunt us down on PayPal? Look up these magic words in the PayPal search box, Paul G. Cyprus. Up will come my face and of course the face of Miss Ochin Grasivi-Alabouf, as we say a massive, massive thank you.
Well, I would like to tell you about the previous video when the guy, George, was patiently going around with that stuff that he was covering that ugly chain coming from the ceiling of the bar up to the main carcass of our chandelier. To be honest, I didn't like it eventually because I'm very fussy. I am fancy. I am a little bit crazy. Something even, it's not necessary for someone to do it. It can be made by me. And then when I stand away of it and I start looking at it, honestly, I don't like, and that means no. That means that if I don't like it, nobody will like it. And in my opinion, we should just paint that chain in a gold color, which will bring to it the continuing of the carcass of it, as Mr. Paul did paint that very chandelier. And I think it's going to be much more aesthetically looking rather than that. What it was, Rob?
Well, it's like a rope they were wrapping around the chain, but Marika didn't like it, so now probably we'll paint it in gold and perhaps wrap a rose or 2 around it. We've got some hanging beads and crystals that Grasivi-Alabouf is going to decorate the bars and the lower part of the chandelier, and we've got some rather nice shades which are going to be manufactured exclusively for that chandelier.
Yes, the problem is the time is running away. My bicycle hasn't been started yet because somebody who took an order about the roses, as you all know, the bicycle is going to be covered full with the roses, white and red, we couldn't get. So we're still waiting, and if anything, I'm panicking more, Ness, I'm panicking more.
Yep, 3 weeks to go until the grand opening of the Marika and Me lounge bar. 99.9% we're pretty sure that we will be bang on schedule. Perhaps there'll be 1 or 2 little details to complete, but I don't think that many of the people that are coming, and there's a lot, more than 180 people have told us that they are coming to the grand opening on the 15th of March 2025. The girl in charge of the show, our day man, she will be here. and of course many other superstars as well. For example, the man who likes a cigar or two, Baron von Cigar, our mountain man, Lord of the Lee.
Do you know, we really have a good people, a beautiful people from in and out. I promise to you that very day when everybody will come together and all the people would like to find out, actually they know each other by some terms of our channel, of our video, but we even now making them closer as we want them to make a huge friendship, and nothing, believe me, nothing can be much better than this. It's because they can go through the life, and if they find out that they are quite suitable people as to do a beautiful friendship with each other, why not?
Yes, indeed, and many superstars are coming. Let's take you into the rear bar because we've acquired some furniture and some tables, and the painters have started in the back and they are going to methodically work their way through. They're actually painting in the upstairs studio. You may have noticed that top part of the wall has gone white, and slowly but surely they are working in this area as well. An awful lot to do, but like I say, we've got 3 weeks and an awful lot of manpower is coming in, and the odd girl or two.
You're saying slowly but surely. Cannot we say now quickly but surely? This is what we have. Otherwise, I'm becoming Curly Shirley.
Well, the foot is on the gas, shall we say.
Otherwise, I'm becoming Shirley Curly and running away to another country. And who knows? I'm joking, of course. But all I would like to say is the guys doing really good job. We are trying to do everything at the same time. Can you imagine how hard it is? But we know that many people are ready to come, even a few days before we open on the grand opening day.
Yes, indeed. So we've had some tables and some chairs. There's one of our old toilets in the background, by the way. That's going to be put in the skip very soon indeed.
It's now in the queue. It wants to run away from us. And that toilet, and not only that toilet, which if I only knew that it would be thrown away, I wouldn't damage my arms, my fingers, and wouldn't damage so many gloves as I did.
See? 8 new tables. Well, they're not new actually, but they're not in bad condition. They've arrived. 6 square ones and 2 round ones, and a chair or 2. And of course, these are for the outside terrace upstairs. Of course, they're going to get a little bit of weathering, shall we say. For those of you who follow the channel, you know that we've been and ordered all our furniture, and that is due to arrive on the 2nd or 3rd of March. We'll have a seating capacity of somewhere between 180 and 200 people. So we'll be fingers crossed that 1 or 2 of you will join us, shall we say.
Have you shown to the people your beautiful job, which you've done with the floor in the entrance?
Well, they had a quick look, but there's a long way to go.
Guys, I would like to say that Mr. Paul's got a golden hands, and not only the hands. He's doing a very good job. If he starts doing something, then he really doing it very good. The job is on a top class, I must say. Why am I saying so? Because if you understand and you remember how it was a ruins and ruins in the entrance here. And every time I was just saying, whilst going through these ruins, I was saying, oh, we will try not to break one of our 2 legs. Believe me or not, now you're not even risking anything. Nothing. Look at this.
Nice smooth surface. All the lower floor has been repaired. For those of you who follow the channel, you know that we had massive water inundation in the building for the last 14 or 15 years, which caused some major damage. That damage has now been repaired, and we've popped in a brand new ramp to allow pushchairs and of course disabled access. Now, I think we're going to go upstairs, up the Hollywood staircase, that photo opportunity of a lifetime, because we've got a little surprise up there as well.
Yes, we got a little surprise over there. Let's go.
Let's follow the most beautiful woman in the world up the Hollywood staircase, and of course in the background will be the Wall of Fame, and that will be that photo opportunity of a lifetime. If you like what you see, please hit the like. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and please don't forget to keep on coming back to the little channel known as Marika and me. Upstairs lounge bar, the VIP area. Step ladders and cloths and brooms at the moment, but slowly it is coming to fruition. This floor has got to be sanded down, a little bit more painting, and then it's over to the girl in charge of the show, Marika, for the bling 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 bling.
Well, I would like to say this is a set of the dream. Well, if you understand me, this is a style I am. When my daughter was here with her little nosy and very naughty Simba dog, they didn't really like it because understandable. Ella, my daughter, she likes only the classic or modern, like they say, high-tech style. For me, it's, well, we all are different and we say, we never argue about the tastes. But for me, this looks much more grande, much more queenie. So we all
Let's
will
have a
feel
look at
queen.
it, shall we? Groovy sea line in the background, gold wall over there, that's going to be blinged up. And this is the latest addition to the upstairs lounge bar. 2 armchairs, 4 rather nice chairs, and a rather special table with some nice detailing. And this is going to be the future location where Mr. Paul sits and has a chat with you on camera. And of course, many people will have the opportunity to sit at this special table. There's Graciela LaBouffe.
Am I looking good?
You're
with
not
the
looking
gloves.
too bad.
Exclude the gloves here. I'll hide it, if anything, under the table. But I think the shape of the table, it's to die for. I think the chairs, you really, when you sit, you think that you're a queen or the king. But this is a style we're going to go through and we're going to keep for the further down time as long as we are here. The most I like the leg of this table and unusual shape of it. This is what I always like. Please guys, write down in the comments if do you have a style that is my favorite or you don't.
So the special table on the top floor at the VIP lounge bar. And of course, many people know that they'll be able to book the top floor for that wedding party, that christening party, that birthday party, or perhaps if you just want to have a party. The upstairs floor and the outside terrace could be yours exclusively for a very moderate fee.
I can imagine if, for example, there is a hen party, yes, and
Or a stag party.
Or
Stag.
stag.
Yes, not a triumph stag as in cars. A man's party is a stag night,
so,
and a girl's is a hen night.
And the girls would love to decorate this very area in their own style. Put in the huge vases on the floor with a beautiful floating flowers out of it. Wouldn't it be interesting?
Could be spectacular with an approximate seating capacity of between 40 and 50. Obviously we can add more chairs if there's more of you. So if you fancy having a private party at the Marika and Me lounge bar with the Wall of Fame in the background, upstairs toilets, and of course the blinged up chandelier, that could be a photo opportunity of a lifetime. Imagine yourselves upstairs at the Marika and Me lounge bar on the most famous street in the world with that bar stacked to the rafters, champagne, beer, soft drinks, whatever you fancy, we can organise for you at the Marika and Me lounge bar on the most famous street in the world, Bar Street in downtown Kato Paphos.
We're only slow in going there, but very soon we're going to be there standing and waiting, especially for you, our dearest members of family, and of course the guests of our channel. We will be standing there for you and inviting you for a drink or two. We will be standing there for you and asking, how is your life? What would you like to have in this wonderful luxury island as an excursion or anything you would like? Here is going to be like an information desk where you can get a very important tasks to ask.
Yes, indeed. If you want to book a boat trip, a jeep safari, a taxi, a hire car, you come to the Marika and Me lounge bar and we'll make sure that you get the best service that's available in downtown Kato Paphos. And of course, there's many, many other things that we can do to help you on your holiday. Perhaps if you need a prescription and the pharmacies are closed, out of hours, we always know that there's a pharmacy open somewhere in Paphos, but that could be a long, long way from you. You pop into us, give us that prescription or whatever you might require, and through Greeklish, which of course Marika speaks, she will find that pharmacy and we can have that product delivered either to the lounge bar or to where you are staying. No charge whatsoever.
All we want is to make your life much, much more relaxed. Exactly, relaxed whilst you're on holiday or whilst you want to relax and there is an unexpected thing to come to you. So don't worry about it. Here we are for you.
We are indeed. All that's left for me to do, I've got one of these. It's called the Little Boy Cigar. I've got one of these as well. And let's just say, life is good on the island of love.
Life is very good, especially when we open and we will be all together here talking, having a fun and really interested in each other's life. We're loving and kissing you guys from the bottom of our two hearts.
Please don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Doesn't cost you a single penny. If you want to gift us a couple of bob, well, you can have your name on a plaque on the Wall of Fame via PayPal for only £50. Paul G. Cyprus. Those are those magic words that you pop into the PayPal search box, or perhaps if you'd like to gift us a coffee or two via the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Marika and me, Buy Me a Coffee up will come our About page, and of course you can choose to read a little bit more about us and perhaps a comment or two. And we all like to read the comments, don't we? Fingers crossed, you will gift us a coffee or two.
Loving you from the bottom of the island of love and from the bottom of our two loving hearts. Bye.
Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you'll join us again very, very soon indeed.